up? It's Lito, and we are back in here with Ace, a attorney. Now we're about to start the first day of the trial, and I'm saying bring it. Bring it. Come on. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's the god of persecution, right? A god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Tell me what it really means to prosecute. Just picture a prosecutor as vicious me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless, yeah. I'd say so. They said he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. We could really use Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man. What bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Mia will be pretty dope right now. Just saying. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Oh, you seriously think that I would stand here if I were not completely prepared? My apologies. No, don't apologize. He's being a dumbass. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call his first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? Call a detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoes. Okay, Gumshoes first. See how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Detective Gumshoes looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. What happened? Late Christmas Eve. Around midnight, let's say. There's one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. And there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard two pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map. Okay. Testify the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to handle these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You'll slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you are quite right. No, he's not. Well, if this were real life, he'd be held in contempt of court, I think. I think that's what that means. Men called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. See, very well. Begin your cross-examination now, attorney. Now. Okay. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right? Objection! The woman and that man who called are two different people, obviously. Different people. There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. They have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, a lot of heart. What happened next, detective? They didn't see the crime. How long was it between receiving the report and getting arrival at getting to the lake? Right? Yes, lake. Well, it says about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you'll refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days, huh? Another time for dejected daydreaming. Come on. Yes, sir. Not much gusto there. Very found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murder at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Cold, hard, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. So do I. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, we have a deep professional relationship with the prosecutors. The court, whatever. There are so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective, did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. Didn't strike bone, so shape is well preserved. Very well. Court accept the bullets as evidence. .22 caliber pistol. Yes, that's what we've been told. Why is that? Well, we found the weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol, Detective Gumshoes. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder we found on the boat is decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. There were clear prints from Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. This is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used, the murder, and the bullet. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. Ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Nick, what does he mean by ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel levels distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate, indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This as you may recall, shut up. You're wrong. Okay, this is not good. It's bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. It does. Well, Judge, yeah, it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you share the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge, yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now? But wait, bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. I don't like this guy. The court will take a 10-minute recess. I really don't like this guy. Who's joining this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? Fiery photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in that photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at that time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister. Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. As more as I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Yeah, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. Bad for my heart. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Whoops. All right, Edgeworth. Let's do this. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Will Miss Loudheart take the stand? Loudheart, you are a research student at the university. I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. I don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You'll need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard the bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no boats on that lake, or no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with Vista must have been the one who shot him. Yes, there was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know about that one, Master Chief. Order, order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? Photos with 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Very well. All right. You'll flounder and ask meaningless questions. You'll fail to find anything. Well, I have something in my head already. Then we'll have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. Understand, I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. Pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It's Christmas Eve just after midnight, yes. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Questions, meaningless questions. Contradictions. Whew, why was you taking this hard? So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope, I looked after I heard that noise. How'd you find contradictions? Not leisurely chat with the witness. Well, the thing... Here we go. Your Honor. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? It was fired 3 times and there were only 2 gunshots. There wasn't anything on the boat. I don't get it. Are you sure about that? As sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. It's further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. Well, it's not like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness answered the question in full. I hate this guy. Sustained. Yes, of course. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. I was in my car. Why are you camping there anyway? I'm a research student. Student at my university. Taking pictures to use in my research. Sorry, can you be more specific about your research? Beyond the scope is what he's gonna say. There's nothing. I object to the line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, there was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find a contradiction, but really, I hope your next contradiction is more relevant to his trial. I'm gonna say contradict 2 gents on a boat. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a sec. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the 2 men. Yeah, well, of course. Witnesses testified you saw them. There's also a photo. Let's look elsewhere. Enough. I think we've all heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? A lot of harsh testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. A lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Edgeworth that night? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear I did. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court, must leave. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for a guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right? Damn it, he's right. Nick, there must be something we can do. I don't think there is. Cross-examination is already over. But didn't Lotta just say she saw him? She did, Nick. She said that she saw Mr. Edgeworth. She didn't say that in her testimony, did she? You're right. Your Honor, did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changed her testimony. I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order, order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Ms. Lahar has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well, my Faye, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Oh, Maya! Maya! Care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Let's try to begin your cross-examination. The last statement. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to be blissfully ignorant of your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction. Well, find it if you can. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo that is quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? Picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yeah, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yeah, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. He probably said, she never said that she clearly, I instantly skipped it, but oh well. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as to your circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I only found a hole in Von Carmen's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back to the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Whenever the noise on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. This one better be good. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So how could you see Edgeworth? No, Edgeworth is... Nobody loves me. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic. Issue, okay, whatever. I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. We need a telescope, not binoculars. I've got doubts about your camera too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers? Camera is irrelevant. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. If you find nothing with this, then there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do wish to press further. Just further. This is a make or break it time. Camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. We have one in the lower board there. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. When I heard of the northern lake, I looked out with my binoculars. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har. Right, I will not have you badgering my witness. Now, wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You're saying how it was you shot Edgeworth. If there was heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. You say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah? Now, if there is no room for doubt in her testimony, she sounds pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clear contrary first. I don't care how many Von Carmen drinks I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Says me! I saw the camera you set up yesterday. Point directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? This was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she pointing at? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What is that, a newspaper article? Gordy. Oh, the sighting of Gordon Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I haven't heard of no lake monsters. Got proof or something? So you prove... do I have proof? Yeah. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it, and no joking around this time. Here it is. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? This photograph here was taken when a gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy, according to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? So you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were trying to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. All you lawyers are smart. Are all of you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That doesn't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. Use you several precious minutes of our time to prove nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so subsequently said, so what? Changes nothing. Not true. You're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why'd you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Nothing will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Okay. But unfortunately, this is where we have to end off. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.